Okay, so this video we are going to be going through the trading journal inside Cognito's dashboard. So obviously as you log in you can see in the top right here we have the journal tab. If we click on that we can come into this and we can see that obviously we don't have any accounts set up yet, so the analysis is non-existent. However, once we add an account, this is my recent account, which I'll show you how to add at the end of this. So yeah, we've added our account. As you can see, it's here, unknown broker. You can modify all that here. So you could, let's say it's a 10k challenge. You can modify it there. You can choose whether it's a demo, whether it's a live. Obviously, a challenge is a demo. You can type in the broker, etc. Anyway, back to the overview tab. So, as soon as you connect your account, you are given a good portion of analysis. Net P&L, obviously this is your account statistics straight away. Trade win percentage, profit factor, trading days. So 79% of my trading days are profitable, whereas the other 21% are not. Obviously that makes sense with the trade win percentage. Average win is $83, average loss is $84, which makes sense as I target one-to-ones mainly. Coming down into the Cognito score, this score here is essentially put together 4 different factors: consistency, profit factor, max drawdown, and then your average win and average loss, which then comes to give you your whole Cognito score and then a recovery factor. Daily cumulative P&L. We also have some AI analysis here, which is basically tells you the stats in more of a clearer way. Net daily P&L, recent trades. If you want to see all of them, you can click view all 19. View less. You can scroll through them. You can see every position you've taken. Account balance over time, which is very good to see your progression. Net P&L is probably a bit cleaner. This is more for like very big accounts, talking live accounts, personal accounts that have been running for years. But yeah, nevertheless, you've also got your P&L heat map or P&L grid. So you can see yesterday we took a position, one trade, we banked $180, which was 1.6%. You can look at previous months, 0.87%, 1.4%, 1.94%. Drawdown, so you can see what days you had drawdown on. So far we've only had 2 drawdown days, which obviously lines up with the max drawdown. So we had drawdown of 150 there and drawdown of 118 there. Trade time performance, so the AI analysis here tells you your best trading hours and it figures out any time-based patterns. Trade duration performance, so how long are you in these trades for. Obviously, I won't go through it, but you've got the AI duration analysis down at the bottom here. So this is the optimal duration, the win versus loss duration, and then short-term trades. And then at the bottom here, you have recommendation. So for me, it is focus on trade management. So yeah, that's essentially a quick little overview of that is the overview. If you come to the trades section here, you can in more depth, you can clearly see the positions you've been in, the time you've been in them. So for example, this AUD Swiss short I was in it for 22 hours, whereas this pound Swiss long or short, I was in for 7.3 hours. P&L, gross P&L gain, percentage gain, size, entry, exit. It's just a much more visually easy on the eyes compared to a boring Notion or a boring Excel sheet. Now, this is the very important bit, an interesting bit. You can get AI performance analysis. So let's say I click generate AI analysis here. It will come out with some analysis, pattern detection, as it said there. So yeah, performance score, we're sitting on around 88 out of 100. Excellent performance. Risk management is at 75 out of 100, so we're moderate risk, pretty good this, the upper quartile. And then it combines all these metrics to give you an overall grade of, for me, 82%, which is an A. Overall assessment, this trade has demonstrated excellent performance with a high win rate, strong profit factor and consistent profitability. However, there are some areas for improvement, particularly in managing risk and diversifying trading strategies. I won't go through all of these metrics. However, you can pause the video and have a look. It tells you your strengths and then tells you areas to improve, key insights, recommended actions, which is very good if you're trying to improve, or if your win rate is like hovering around 30% or just a very low in general. If your win rate is very low, these recommended actions will come in very nicely. Trading psychology, so it kind of analyzes how it indicates what your trading psychology is like. Market adaptation. So yeah, you can look at all of that, which is great. And then, unlike other platforms where you can only add one account, then you have to pay another fee, then you have to add another account, pay another fee, you can add as many accounts as you want. So if I just want to add another account, I click add and it will come in, and I can choose what accounts. I can either choose all my accounts, combine them together and show me the analysis, or I can do individually which accounts I want analysed. Now, another factor, or another good thing about this journal, is I can click add trade here and I can actually put in a position that I was in. So for example, let's just make up a position. I was in a euro dollar long, 0.4 lots, stop loss at 1.1457, take profit 1.1678, realized P&L amount, let's just say we made $165.67. Can add notes. Oh yeah, get rid of the dollar amount. Click there, add trade. Now my trade's been added. You can see that the daily cumulative net P&L has been increased, average winning, all the metrics have now been updated in real time. As you can see, recent trades here, account balance over time. We've added it in here, and yeah, everything gets added nicely. Now, if you already have the application and you're struggling on actually loading in your trading journal, I'll quickly show you how to do that. So, first of all, let's just remove that position because we did not take it. Nice. All right, trade's been undone. So, you want to go onto MetaTrader 5 on your computer. Unfortunately, it has to be a computer. And what you want to do is, so as soon as you need to log into your account. So number one, sometimes let's say you're with a new broker and you've never used MetaTrader 5 on your desktop before, you need to click open an account, and then you want to type in the broker. So for example, if we're doing an FTMO challenge, we're going to type in FTMO, then it will come up. You can click next, follow the steps. It's quite straightforward. Once you've done that, you're going to want to click log into trade account, obviously put in your details, and then once you've logged into your account, you will see this balance, and then you'll see at the bottom here there's this almost sort of terminal style look which says trade, exposure, history, news, all of it, and you want to go on history. Another way to do this, I believe, is Control T. Maybe I'm lying. But yeah, go onto your history tab, and what you want to do is you want to right click and click all history. Right click again, come down to report and click HTML. You're going to want to then save that in a file, and then when you come back into the trading journal tab, click add account, click this button here, upload the account. It might tell you to exit full screen. Perfect, success, created account. Back onto full screen, and now look, we have two accounts here. We can ask, all right, we want this one analysed, or we can ask them both to be analysed, which already puts all the data together. And yeah, that is the trading journal as a whole.